I'm Lily Phillips, and today I'm getting ran through by 100 guys.
I think one thing that's always going to amaze me about these OF models is how proud they come out and announce whatever diabolical acts they've done. I'm sure everybody's talking about Lily Phillips right now because it's one of the most viral topics on the internet right now, but if you haven't heard of her, she's the OF model who's celebrating getting ran through by 100 men in 24 hours. Yo! And upon hearing that news, I thought it was nothing short of diabolical. And even for OF standards, I think a lot of people would agree that that's just insane. But I'd say that for the most part, she seems really proud of what she's done.
So on Saturday, I got run through by 101 guys. Now, I've had a lot of backlash so far about it, and I've seen some of the videos and I see your side. Like, I am not trying to encourage all the girls to be doing that, like if they don't want to and feel like they have to do that.
Actually, that's exactly what you're doing. My guy, do you not realize that your very existence is a detriment to our society? And I don't know if like OnlyFans models and being stupid comes together in one package, but how you don't see that you're already doing that is beyond me. But we're gonna let you cook though. I'm gonna touch on that point later in the video.
I'm just a girl trying to enjoy myself, trying to have fun, trying to make some content for you all, you know, trying to get my bag. Like, this is fun to me, this is what I enjoy, no one is forcing me to do this, and I feel like we're going back in time to where women are getting shamed for being a sluzzer.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tired of hearing news that is OnlyFans related. I'm actually one more news about some random OnlyFans girl away from crashing out. Hearing about OnlyFans is the most useless thing you're gonna hear all day. It doesn't do anything for anybody. It just makes people mad because OnlyFans poses no positive benefit to society at all. And I'm sure a lot of people were just tired of hearing about it. I think it was probably last year there was some news that dropped about some guy spending $60,000 on Ruby Rose's OnlyFans. And then there are constant reports of people making over like $30,000 a month on OnlyFans. And last month, the public found out that some random 18-year-old girl made $43 million off of OnlyFans in just 1 year for being absolutely useless to society. Like, damn, can we chill with the OnlyFans related news? Because I guarantee you that nobody's excited to hear about it. Like, we get it. You guys have mastered the art of online degeneracy for money. No HOE is getting any medal of recognition. But if we're to refer to her video, she defends the backlash that she was getting using 3 main points. And as far as I'm concerned, all 3 of those points are fucking trash. She defends this sick behavior by saying it's her hobby. She says she means no harm by it because she's just trying to create content for the public. And perhaps her most idiotic point is when she claims that she by no means is trying to influence OnlyFans on younger women. That her actions are completely independent and by no means be taken as such. But anyone with an ounce of common sense would see that this is utterly crap.
I'm just a girl trying to enjoy myself, trying to have fun, trying to make some content for you all. This is fun to me, this is what I enjoy, no one is forcing me to do this.
See, if I was a useless member of society who had absolutely no skills to bring to the table of life, if I went through my whole life with no purpose, no ambition, and no desire to be somebody, if I went through life without any morals or wanting to be respected by my own kind, and I was fine with making money by being a complacent sack of garbage, I could probably try to understand you when you say that this is a hobby for you. But being that I'm a normal member of society, I could speak for myself and many others when we say that this is not a hobby. Normal hobbies include reading, playing video games, drawing, playing sports, and no point is it typical for anybody to get ran through by 100 guys, because that's mental illness. And I could guarantee just as much that nobody wakes up to want to see someone being ran through by 100 guys. We could go through our whole lives without hearing about this info. So I'm really curious as to who you're referring to when you say you're making content for you guys. Nobody asked for this content, bro. But I think it's laughable that as soon as she starts the video, she immediately tries to escape the accountability of her actions.
Videos, and I see your side. Like, I am not trying to encourage all the girls to be doing that, like if they don't want to and feel like they have to do that.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
At this point, I think I'd rather see you embrace the fact that you're a terrible influence on people rather than trying to deny your influence at all, because we're really not stupid. That statement is as crazy as someone like King Von coming out to protest against gun violence.
What?
Exactly. It doesn't make any sense. You doing this in such a publicized manner promotes the wrongest examples to younger women. With social media working overtime to destroy the moral compass of the younger generation, it's very easy for younger women to view OF models like the one making 43 mil a year and you doing sexual challenges for fun just to to think it'd be really beneficial and cool to venture into that space at the expense of throwing their lives away, with no actual understanding of how detrimental these actions could be to their futures, because again, they're young. The same points can also be brought up about younger men who are cooking themselves by the day from viewing your content. This is a text from an 18-year-old fan expressing his desire to be part of this 100-man challenge. And you just know this guy has been a fan way before he turned 18. And if we can understand that, then we can understand that there are many of her fans that are below the age of 18. There are a lot of minors that are 17, 16, and 15-year-olds. And perhaps if we're stretching this points, there are 14 and maybe 13-year-olds. And I really hope not, but the fact still remains the same. There are a lot of minors that are influenced by her content. And there's literally no way that she is unaware of this.
2006.
Oh my god,
So
how
what's
does that make him? So 18.
18, yeah. I mean, he does like 18, doesn't he? Hey there, I know I'm late, but would love to f you and lose my virginity. I think other people in the industry definitely look down on me for doing this, but I think at the end of the day, people forget that it's also my fantasy.
So now that we definitely know that she's aware of her younger audience, it's actually pretty sickening to understand that this woman knows that she's making a lot of money at the expense of exploiting the fragile minds of minors. And it's sad that a lot of young men are gonna grow up to be like the losers who are signing up to be a part of this. So you can't really come here and try to deny your negative impacts on society, especially when you're at the center of OF for doing the most diabolical thing we've ever seen. And I'd expect a normal person to at least take full responsibility of their actions rather than hiding behind the shield of feminism.
And I feel like we're going back in time to where women are getting shamed for being a sluzzer.
Now I know I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm sure Susan B. Anthony is rolling in her grave right now. She did not dedicate her life to feminism and women's rights just for you to broadcast yourself getting stretched on the internet. Besides the virality of this 100-man speedrun, this kind of highlights how bad the climate of OnlyFans is. To really be successful on OnlyFans, you either have to be Sophie Rain or do things like this in a constant manner. Because if you don't do overly outlandish things, you're not gonna make any money. And I am overly confident that this is not the wildest thing we're gonna see. Because I believe she just set the bar for other OF models to think that they have to do something crazier than this. And since she's the one who set this bar, if she wants to stay viral, she now has to defend her title as wildest OF model.
I'm trying to get 1,000 guys in 24 hours.
I obviously can't stress how badly this could go for her talking about both short and long-term effects. Because of the idea of how much money they could be making up front, I don't think enough of these OF models really sit down and think about how this could affect them in the future. And almost 100% of the time, they realize that the decisions that they chose to make, however recent or far back ago, is not something that they might ever come back from. And it's revealed to us time and time again that most of these OF models can't handle the consequences that come with this lifestyle. I personally think that in the case of Lily Phillips that the worst is yet to come. And nobody's gonna be empathetic during her downfall. I'll personally be here for the hate watch. There's a documentary on YouTube about this whole thing. It's really easy to find. If you do choose to watch it, you're a better man than me. I personally couldn't put myself through such torture. But other than that, please drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. I'd love to hear your opinions down in the comments below as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you love this type of content.